Good evening. Or whatever it is, wherever you are. I tried to start building a Regolith clearer last night, and unfortunately I tried to build the cooling system at a scale that would eventually cover everything, and, well, it takes a long time. I've been debating whether I should build some sort of material movement system, because it seems like we're getting a lot of our igneous rock from down in the oil zone. But it's like, that's another massive construction project. I mean, I guess it would be closer than maybe some of the materials that we are trying to haul up to the top. So if we had something down here, and maybe even extending out to where we're probably actually picking up the igneous at this point. Nice if there was, like, I guess technically the material overlay. But, like, nope, that intake. It's also going to show up a lot of the rocks themselves. Igneous is just gray, but yeah, so it just shows up that there's something here, and actually a lot of this is granite. Mythic rock. Sandstone. Sedimentary. Morning. I think the black is the black is granite. Okay. Oh, granite and obsidian are virtually indistinguishable here. I presume that would also be dark on the. Okay, there's obsidian. Oh, and that's not nearly as dark as it is in the ground. Whereas anywhere near where we're building stuff. There's pretty much no minerals left up there. Mayfic, that must be where Regolith. Yeah. I do use Mayfic rock up there. I think igneous is actually a little bit colorless. Yeah, so we've got some around base. We've got, actually there's a bunch up here, although I've been kind of using this as thermal mass. There's a bunch down here. This is a little bit of a, I could build over this, then. I don't know that any of this would actually really put it any closer to space, but I could maybe set up mining zones there and then run stuff over. But right now the loose stuff is down here. So at the risk of delaying the pipe project, it might be, well, actually worked. Suddenly it's almost done. We're going to need liquid before we can cool that off. We've got these things out here. Just need to get that glass done. Yep. And suddenly it's almost done. Okay. I guess we just kind of hit the end of the work queue. Oh, right. Because I was thinking I might need to be adding and remove. Well, you see, I was thinking I could put a buffer tank in there, but if I'm also doing a thing to fill it, maybe I need to have in mind a place where I can put a little tank and easily hook it in and out. That's not easy to hook in and out, though. Let's see. That's already directly on the line. Morning. Alright, so we could... actually, I want to be on... have the same... well... I don't want to be taking this out of a section where we had a bridge. What's our flow direction here? So you're jumping over there, that's Whiteport. So we'd have a directional segment, so we didn't have any backflow. I think I was originally looking at that stuff, although I guess we could do... you could almost do something like that, and then go to the... well, I mean, and back. Alright, so if that's Whiteport, it's going to be coming in this way, which unfortunately is very inconvenient for the way this is set up. Yeah, I was looking at this. That is not convenient. I know we could do that. I almost want to, like, drop the floor here a little bit and put it in, because then you can have it go through there and tap into that stuff. Let's see. So we would have... let's see. So that's the Whiteport. We'd do something like that. Unless we can get it around an existing bridge, but then you've got all these other pipes here that are kind of a pain. I'm going to do something like that for going in and out. We could actually arrange that to skip. Well, that's just going to make the piping more awkward. Nope. Alright, so that means... okay, so that's pipes. I need to go back to here. I need to set this to buildings, because the mod just got confused by being in pipe mode. Yep, yeah, that is morning. A print end of morning. No, that's a building. Just buildings? Yes, you're just buildings. All right, and then once that's done, what's our insertion point going to be? So we had all this stuff up here. We had Buffer tank, and then yeah, this stuff's going. This was going right through here. Let's see. Do we want? I guess we'd want to go pick up some heat and then dump it in here. So let's see. So this is from space. This is to space. So really, we'd want to do that one to fill it. Okay, yeah, gas pump we know about. Oh, this is our priority construction project right now. We had pumped up the pipe. Yeah, I can't do a ladder to that because it's going to get hit by meteors. So hopefully nobody gets stuck up there. I think I took out... That's like 3 suits. Although one of those has an open request. Actually, there's nobody out right now, is there? What are we so busy doing? Let's see, where were we? I think we looked at you, we looked at you. We got a lot of interesting insights. Let's see, you look like you're a miner, and there's not a whole lot of mining going on right now, so you're probably doing other tasks. Nope, which involves a lot of eating, apparently. That must have not been a complete bite. I hate it when you get those. Okay, we're actually... Oh, we are still following. And you don't know what happened. The morning breaks then. Although I guess actually watching to-do queue could be useful here. So a lot of storage, some harvesting. Yeah, since you're not doing mining, it might be kind of random stuff. Deliver water. Alright, I guess I could start construction on a material deliverer. Wait, what was that? Okay, so this is... Oh! I had put... Yeah, you know what? I was thinking yesterday I needed to do some... So you were not the thing that does... yeah, this I need to put something extra on here. It's like it needs just that little bit more to stop. Oh, jeez. And then overflowed this. Well, actually, that probably... Yeah. We might want to... Interesting. We might want to do some filtration down here. Okay, yeah, and then the petroleum is being supplied from that side now, but that pipe could still do it. We do have... Let's see a water pipe going both ways. Now, polluted water I might have to... Or anything else I might have to put back. So those are the ones I can move easily. Actually, the water will probably be easier. Well, got a lot of pipes over here. Well, this one is empty right now, so that could be easily made into a jump. Although, if we do this kind of tap, it's never going to get a turn to go in there. I guess I could just dump it straight in. Morning. If we go quite a ways up, there's no high pressure water vent. Let's see, if we do that before it gets deconstructed, that could actually turn into a tap on this system. And actually, we don't necessarily want to do that right there. Because we need some place where we can reach stuff. And then we've got this fun little bypass. That does get us above our water level. Wow, oh, right, it's running now because we're dumping all the petroleum, into, well, we stopped dumping it, right? Oh, this has different overflow behavior. Well, it needs to move up anyway. It's a less dense material. Well, it's an even bigger mess. Oh, well, there's some petroleum down there, too. Let's see. So that's the water. That can probably just disconnect once it's done. And this is going to have to go up to dump back down. Alright, so that is going to be the water pipe. Get some of that out of there. That is going to be the petroleum pipe. And anything else will just stay here. Oh, we actually kind of got saved by this stuff. That little pit isn't very much. Looks like not too much got all the way over, but we're kind of running out of buffer space here. See, that's all within ladder range. Oh, is that unreachable? Oopsie. Gee, that's unreachable too. And that pipe is unreachable. Interesting that, yeah, they're able to reach this. Well, that was a little bit too far over. Well, we've got plenty of petroleum now. Oh, I can't do that. It's too high. We've since solved that problem, but it's available for the future. Or at least they finally got around to delivering it. Let's see. So we were, oh, and I guess from there too. I almost want to clean that up first. Let's see. Stuff down here I think we might just live with. Actually, I've got a leftover filtering system of some sort here. And yeah, this is sitting all in petroleum right now. Which won't get very far. And the fact that you can have backups like that is one of the reasons we use these pumps versus the smart filters. Because those do not handle back pressure well. Meanwhile, we've got this system. Do I want it hooked up right now? I'm not sure I want it hooked up during the initial fill process here. Actually, I guess I only really need the input here. Yeah, so that's going out to space. And we'll see just how big of a problem this is going to be. Oh, how is our base heating system going? So we're going into the cooling pool. Oh, at 24 now. That's good. Morning. Out at 20, so that's also good. What is our... Pool is down to 18. This area is starting to normalize nicely. These areas are still struggling. I don't know if I need to put like a little one conductive tile there or what, but it does seem like that's no longer a major problem here. I'm not sure what we're doing here. Okay, and it is going out, and it is going out at 60-ish degrees. Oh, it must have taken a packet into there. Some of it was cooler. Now, the first pass is going to be very different. How much this can sustain is a yet to be determined question. Oh, this is actually cooling down nicely. Are you... Yeah, you're dormant. Alright, actually, yeah, I didn't do any conduction here, so these should be mostly unaffected by that. That was a... Well, maybe if we want to do it in the future kind of thing. Prototype location. I don't really pay attention to... I don't think any of that gets dangerous temperatures. It's like 400 something. Alright, so the petroleum here is pretty much following exactly what's in the pipe. Which suggests that the first couple packets up there got very hot. 90, 70, and then back down to where it was. Not even that hot. Alright, so now that there's nothing that should be super hot here... Of course, I also don't know if this actually continues flowing yet. Oh, you're aluminum. That one overheated a while ago. Is this liquid pipe? Carbon dioxide. Okay, you were actually empty, so... That was more of kind of an emergency buffer thing. Aluminum, aluminum. You actually have stuff in you. Could be a little bit of a concern. Morning. Oh, that means you're nearing dormancy. Well, right, and of course, it's as soon as we start getting the other thing going. Well, at least this should help us drain out our petroleum down here a little bit. Yeah, some of this stuff will be hard to get. Like, this will probably never get pumped. I don't know if this will ever cycle. I mean, I guess we could get the polluted water sitting on us and just cycling. Alright, we are not yet through there. This is actually probably going to heat up here, unfortunately. In the first pass here. But as long as we're holding it at... Actually, oh... I suppose the first pass here could actually cause a steam collapse. Because all the oil is going to come in a lot cooler. Alright, so you are built, you are holding at whatever temperature that's at. Now we're gonna, when that cycles around, it's gonna go to 100, but the steel will handle that fine. Actually, what's your overheat? Now you see, you're 75, so I actually can't use these pipes. I would have to actually do active cooling on it. And try to keep that cool enough to be good, and then the return from there, going through here, would be no good. So hopefully the insulation's good here. And your temperature's all over the place because you're doing this stuff. So we haven't even gone through one cycle on you yet. So leaving that in there might be okay. Yeah, total steam collapse. Well, I mean, that's cooling the aqua tuners effectively, which is what that's kind of really supposed to do. So you've got good pressure. You've got good pressure, right, because I reprioritized these guys a little bit in order to try and get carbon dioxide for the slicksters. Oh, yep, and also refined carbon for our steel production. I mean, we've got a lot of steel, but we will need that to continue. Alright, so this thing is not done quite yet. It's basically after this eruption, I think. And then letting this stuff run out. Oh! In the meantime, it's actually pretty toasty in there. I guess we just had an eruption and we've still got some stuff going through. Let's see. I guess setting up those stations is a little bit of a pain. We've got none of that. And this is... Oh. We missed. That is theoretically doable now. Let's see, so these... We'll decide what to do with those later. These could work if we set up the little plumbing detours. Oh no, I need to have a block for stuff to sit on. I wonder... Yeah, I might be able to go through a block that's contacting some liquid here. But I'm not sure how to get the liquid onto that tile. Because the bottle opener is 3 tall. I guess I could temporarily take out one of these. It's covered by up here. Oop, that's not good. So if we did like that, and that one we could probably even take out the temporary ladder. And a temporary block. Actually, you might be able to... Okay, so here's an experiment. I don't know if it's going to be a good experiment, but it's an experiment. Can we... Because the nozzle's up a little bit. Actually drop it there. Yeah, mafic rock is a material that's actually around here, so it goes a little faster. Well, okay, some of them go a little faster. Oh. Morning! Actually, what I need you. Aron. Okay, so the power is already there. Oh yeah, we accidentally hooked up the wires at one point. Because we had messed up our materials earlier. Oh, and we were actually one short. I actually need to do something... Yeah, something over there. Although this one could... It doesn't have to be in this exact configuration. We're actually off by one here, and I think it has to be there to get full coverage. Yeah, it can't be back one to get full coverage. I might not then actually need this one. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, so I was using these to try and reroute stuff. I don't know if that's actually... I guess we only end up breaking one. Alright, so this thing is going to be petroleum. It took us a while to get some last time. We do have a closer bottler now. Oh, I guess we should probably start covering this thing up. So we don't get initial hot stuff there. Oh, I switched to use like sandstone or something. Probably gonna have Mafic here. Morning. Or is that evening? Right. No, that was... Late morning? No, I guess I need to have the round ladders here. So those are still viable transport. That's got one. I mean, really one should be sufficient. Alright, so that is already done. That went much better this time. Oh, plumbing's done too. Psst, with all the chaos that implies. Oh, you know what? You see, I did all of this, and now I'm like, would this work if we just change this? You see, this isn't going to get a hole for a long time. And that hole is going to get filled up somewhere else, so... yeah, I don't think it's going to have any bearing on these things, because you run the pipe over. I mean, unless you actually, like, run it through here, but then we're trying to cool the glass, too, and that's no good. Oh, what was... Are you obscured by that? Now you see, the dialogue is in my way. I can't tell. Yeah, I was a little bit obscured by the block because it's up here. I guess I could always do a similar thing down here. It was just, hey, we've already got space. We'll see how big of a pain that is. Temperature's good so far. So there's that, and then take out the entire ladder. Morning! I guess I could actually... Well, no. This would be a little bit... Doing it here would be a little bit more of a pain because I'd have to remove and replace a tile. Now... I might be able to get that to drop. It's a little bit of a timing sensitive thing. I guess I could put in a temporary coverage tile. And that one is actually covered. Oh, right. I could get it to drop if it wasn't a vacuum the entire way. Which actually probably is going to involve this thing as well. As well as once we remove the other tile there. Okay. Oh, right. We added 2 doors. And with 2 doors too many. Potential load. Current load 1440. So you've got, like, well, the miners will probably be a little bit separate. So this might just be a, like, move 2 doors down. Yep, nope. Power. And where's your blog? If we go through there... Alright, yeah, the one spot you can't get to. Paku. Well, I guess they take a while to figure themselves out. Which tile are you on? You're kind of in between. Doop 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 doop. Oh, I guess doing it here disables the pod, but eh. How many cycles do I have to deal with this thing? We've got like 60 cycles. It's not too bad. I guess we've cooled down a little bit already. So 52. I don't know if I actually need an alarm ahead of time here. So that's 6 and like 7-ish. Oop, we put in past 7. And then we've got the little problem of these things. Actually, these will end up being covered by the drills themselves. Okay. We are reaching. Well, some of that is probably the steam system going up as well. Well, some of this may have actually gone through some regolith. So did you? Yeah, you got that, and then we don't have any of our cover blocks yet. Well, we got a few random ones. All right, and power. All right, actually joining these circuits would be a little bit dangerous. I think it's going to be a little bit of a pain regardless. Okay, that's disconnected from there. It's disconnected from there. Got that pretty fast last time. All right, you've got a cover tile. You've got a cover tile. You've got a cover tile. Okay, predictable flooding. All is well. Does this make any progress? Not a lot of progress. Ooh. Got a little bit of chlorine down there. What was this pump for? Natural gas. So I could maybe try rewiring that thing. Alright, you've got a cover. You've got a cover. You've got a cover. Oh, this won't need... Don't have to worry about Regolith falling on top, but we do need a runway here. Alright, you are done. I guess this already has no coverage there, so... Aren't we saving ourselves from anything? Alright, so that's almost there. We actually do need to have the rest of this... Well... When we set up the rest of it, it starts doing weird loopy things. And this is already exposed. Maybe we could build everything but the input pipe? And that would be kind of part of the deconstruct operation? Morning! Alright, those we have to wait on. The only problem with doing this is that they could build this while I'm working, and then you can't connect these nicely. Okay, you're gonna build, you're getting built. This is probably just about ready. That'll be a later project, but... Alright, we've got about a building now. And then we have to do one of these as a test to see if that actually... We'll put the petroleum where we want it. I think there actually are different kinds of meteors here. It's like some of them drop the metal, some of them drop like a whole bunch of regolith, and it just other than sort of how it averages out, doesn't really seem to matter that much. Nothing for you, nothing for you. Morning. Oh, that was actual stuff. That's a little bit worrisome. Do we have a packet in the kitchen? All oxygen floating around? Let's see. So this does have the block going through it. So where we've been doing this... I could just take out this one little ladder here. It's not a very important ladder. Yeah, we're just not using that petroleum very fast. Alright, you have emptied of all of your stuff. So this is basically the temperature it's going to stay at. So for the sauna system... Well, the things we need to do in here... I need... This can be reconfigured to an output. Based on... I guess, do I need, like, oh, probably a pressure. I'm probably going to need a backup water input. So you were element and call for steam. You've got safety controls on you. That has actually already been brought part way down. I actually don't think I can use the tank. I mean, I could try to use what's left to make the most of this system. And I think the shortest output distance I can get... 1, 2, 3... by one more tile, so maybe it's not worth changing what we've got. So this system was, well, you know, I don't even want to hook up, call for more steam. I kind of want to use what's here just to get rid of it. These are set hooked up to... Let's see, so that's an override. So if it's there, let it through. This is just, it was a two-part piece. Otherwise, it's going to, yeah, so it's just going to circulate and circulate and circulate is the problem. There's no way to actually stop it from leaving here. But it might just release if I deconstruct this, and I don't think I can safely use it because of this output problem. It's just gonna have to circulate. And I don't think I'm going to be able to take inputs from this stuff, which means I can recover a bunch of ceramic. Up to there, I might be able to use that for steam rockets someday. Oh? Oh, yeah, because this thing is cooling. And... well, that's basically going to be kind of hanging around barely active temperature. Alright, how's this stuff going? Well, we got a meteor shower going again. We are still building stuff. Alright, so, like, this one is... roughly complete. I always bump that rotate key. So, we'll see if this is going to work. You're not quite complete, you're not quite complete, you're not quite complete, you're not quite complete. You're not complete, you're not complete, you're not complete. Oh, yep, that was perfectly predictable. Oh, so I guess this actually was changing temperature while it was here. Oh. Yep. It just wasn't changing state. Last time I looked, it still looked hot, but it has actually been chilling off considerably here. Okay, well, in that case, just delete this thing. It's gonna be... actually, this is ice. No, not the gas reservoir. So I guess over time that's leaked some heat in here? Okay, I don't have to worry about that problem, I guess. Well, there's the question of what this does. I guess there's some more ice. I guess this automation cable we don't need anymore. Up around there, maybe it gets used for something else. Alright, so that circulates back. Actually, I probably need to have this thing, this system, much closer to the source, so as soon as we don't have a demand, we just shut it off. Alright. So we do have an aqua tuner running. So what do I need? I'm going to need... I need an input. I need a gas return, which and that might make some of this writing interesting. And I guess that could just kind of go in wherever. It could still be blocked by liquid stuff. So actually, this system right now is in-out. Although I guess we just change the direction of the bridge, doesn't matter. But this is kind of hugging this side on the input. Yeah, or crossover, doesn't matter. I guess in here, same temperature is fine. And then as soon as we get out, it gets dodgy. This is not going to be a vent. This might actually still be a little bit of a long run, unfortunately. Yeah, it's going to need a little bit of expansion. This thing, I think, is pretty much dead. Alright, don't need that. That direction could be reversed. It was pretty much... we just have to do a loop. Yeah, I actually might as well bring it over here. Don't necessarily like the longer trip going that way, but oh well. Alright, so we've done the interior construction of that. These wires are pretty much reachable. Another thing I could do is I could maybe attempt to maintain a higher temperature in here. So I've already got a lot of stuff. That's got automation, that's got automation. This is probably going to be straight up, but I'd prefer to get the wiring, the necessary interior wiring done, and then handle any logic outside. Can I not overlap? I can't overlap that. It's just telling me I can right now. Even though it'd be shorter to run the other way, this gives us the ability to... putting a wire there is going to necessarily shut it off. To do other things with this signal or whatever. So that needs to get built. This wiring can be redone from outside. It looks like we actually have had a few other things in there. Oh, you don't have an output right now. To remove said stuff. Oh, and that's not ceramic. Oh, do I have to... Okay, no, it's being rebuilt. Actually, that interior one doesn't matter, because that's still at temperature. Oh. It's not an immediate block, its building has overlapping ports. I knew there was something there. Well, that's like, well, no, we can do these bridges from the other side. Morning. All right, so for the time being, sure. All right, I think that's reachable from outside. We've got all the stuff that's actually inside. I think they could corner build that. We still have to do some rewiring of this. Oh, and that needs the output vent to clear the old stuff. And I might have to have like a clock signal or something just to get these things bootstrapped. And then every time the dupes use them, it should send some more steam to replace what they used, and hopefully that'll all work out. Is this... not saying unreachable build. Alright, what happened here? We did get some liquid. We also got a bunch of stuff from the last run. Alright, we have to remove that. I guess it doesn't really hurt having the rest of these here. Oh, we have to actually be on background buildings. So we can put that block back. We have to clean up the mess so I can even see what the rest of this stuff condition is. Nope. Metal tile. Which, at the moment, is going to be next to Regolith, which isn't great. Although, maybe without a gas, it won't matter. Alright, how's this? Taking a little bit of time to get the ceramic in. Oh, we have overlapping ports again. Morning! deconstruct this to get rid of that error message? Oh, that's right. We need a... I need stuff to measure... Well, I guess I've got the sensors, but the sensors are good enough to run you. Oh, I need... I might want to... That gives me a place to dump the water. So that I was dumping it into this system. Probably just want to return it. Really. This probably doesn't need to be ceramic. Don't worry about any state changes or anything. Let's see, and where are you going? Oh, actually, we do have a water input system here. And it's even hooked up. Well, what can we do with you? Wait, what is... Salt water. Oh, salt water and brine. Interesting. I'd never even noticed the two different colors for those. We've got a long pipe here. If we're taking out, we might need to put back in. That's an interesting question of whether we would. I guess I could just dump it into here and it'll kind of be in the mix. I don't necessarily want the hot water there. Yep. But it's very tight here. We could just force that stuff back in and it'll just make the... but that's going to require putting... Or... Yeah, that's really crowded. Let's see. The existing liquid vent. Well, I don't know how much these put out. I'm guessing it's gonna be similar to these. What kind of volume do we have? 2,000 grams. So there's plenty of room to put extra stuff in there. Morning. Oops. Let's see. So we got... Well, we're going to go in again, so we kind of need the clearance system here. I guess we will need the automation wire. So this section... Oh, and we can put this back. This section will be fine with lead. Oop. And we eventually need to get that up to here somewhere. For some kind of logic involving the pump. Alright, we're still waiting for this to be deconstructed. This, however, has all of our plumbing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's igneous. We can probably use mafic rock for these. That's nice, easily available material here. Not done, not done, done. You're done. Now this will copy the material, wouldn't it? Yeah. Any more of these done? You're almost done. Of course, we've got all our builders working on this much more closer and convenient project. Yeah, problem with maintaining this at a higher temperature is that's going to impact our iron cooling operation. So we can maintain it a little bit warmer than minimum. No, we would have seen any automation ports we were going through here. Oh. I missed that, though. Bridge? Oh, what a maze. Wait. Oh, are we at steam? Oh, below. Below means add water. Okay. Oh. Yeah, and the going in and out means we actually did add some salt water. Oh, no, actually we probably got a red signal because it was temporarily disconnected. You're waiting for deconstruction. You're waiting for construction. You're waiting for construction, and that means our... So the pipe is gone. That means... Actually, is mafic rock actually harder to get by now? We are deconstructing some of these pipes. Okay, that's gone. We can put in our base. Oh. That's in. Yep, background buildings. Oh, and what I've been forgetting to do is sweep these things out so there's not hot stuff. They only put liquid down. Like that one we missed. That one we missed. You have liquid. Background buildings. Morning. Okay, you are cleared. Oh. I guess we can do a little pre-construction on that. Oh, you've got some ladder segments to remove. Oop, buildings. And we were adding the wire. Alright, igneous rock again. Oh my gosh, we're getting natural water weeds. What madness is this? Yeah, might be leaking a little bit of heat. I wonder what we keep getting access to, because we... I guess it could be like, lime or something. It's like constantly going in and out of stock. Well, that reminds me. We got a backup over here. No, and not the... Oh, we did want to... copy that. But we can go ahead and just pretty much drop this in. Wouldn't mind having that there. The arm will still be here because if these are... if there's anywhere in order to put oxalite into containers, the dupes will do it if an arm doesn't. But that will avoid any backups on this thing. Which is an issue at one point. Oh my. Oh, is our pressure keep dropping? Is that... This is an AND gate. Oh no, that's the steam turbines, which just finished a cycle, and we just still got some of this in here from the previous episode, I guess. Didn't cross any wires? I don't think so. Okay, now you aren't in any weird state. Oh, did we get our... Okay, we got our pipes, so I think... we can close that off again. Okay. So that's the pipe return. When all of our gases are out, gases look good. Actually, I guess maybe the wires are still useful, so the NOT gate is what we want to take out. And actually right now, I guess we wouldn't mind knowing it's steam. But it's mostly just going to be... That's what I did before. Mostly just going to be, hey, do we need anything? Prefer not to have it bridging logic there. Or bridging the insulation. I don't think that's too big a deal, but... unfortunately, that means this is going to get a little bit hairy. Alright, so what's happening up here? This needs power and a miner. This... Okay, I think we're done with you. And we just need the miner. Oh, we have to get rid of some ladders. Also have that problem over here. Yes, and you're good. You do not have incomplete piping, incomplete piping, incomplete piping. You need your block. You have complete piping, you have that, you have that. So we are done with you, and we need a miner. Apparently, oh no, it's closing for an incoming storm. Incomplete piping, incomplete piping, incomplete piping. Metal tile. Alright, we were waiting on automation here. Alright, so we have steam. We do not have a demand right now. This already has a water addition system. We have to switch this over to actually be a steam system. Maybe I could put like a lightweight automation on here somewhere to eject any non-steam stuff. Oh, I also want, actually, so it would be down here, a separate system to try and immediately eject as much as possible. Well, it's only going to be when it cuts off. I guess that would, if there was like a momentary walk across or something. Do we need to do that? I mean, it short circuits it. But also we kind of want a pulse, some stuff goes out, it actually passes through the machines. That might have to be a thing to add later. Alright, so... we have a manual override, we have... timer? Maybe a cycle sensor? Which, this I want to do separate, just so I can get it configured before it gets plugged in. Although we do have to do initial fill on these, but still. Actually, oh, these build in active configuration too. I think. Yep. Which we do need to activate it right off, but I want to be controlling that. Thanks. And you build an active configuration. So like the other sensor lets you do like in time. I'm not sure how much that is. And we don't have very hot steam right now. Fortunately, this early stuff should only have to take it. Alright, so that was only a partial cycle. I'm not sure... I guess we'll see how much these take. So... one of them... can... so we need like 3 times that much, at least. Well, that's for a fill. We probably won't need that much in a sustained capacity. And of course, taking the steam out might cause more water to be put in, which will tend to cool the system down. At least while we're not dealing with the hot stuff here, and that's pressure. We want activate these above, I don't know, maybe 140 is what I'm injecting stuff at, so that we won't be cooling stuff down. Alright, so how far did we get? None. So 30 kilograms in that one. Hopefully it doesn't cool down while it's just sitting there. The other system was at least good at sort of automating demand. But I don't know how to use the tank level without having the... because there's not like a shut-off for the tank itself to output. So it always end up with some sitting in the pipes. And we do have the return on here, so I guess I could just have this until they fill. I mean, I could even treat this like I've done rocket fueling. And have it say, okay, if anybody's here, run it until some stuff goes past, and then we're done. That makes it a bit more fully automated. And now we actually are getting some 130. Let it get all heated up. Morning. Okay, that's getting a little bit cooler because we're probably like maybe adding some water, using up the existing steam. Now, I'm hoping that these things will kind of maintain their steam level. You know, they'll use up a part of it every cycle, rather than like all of it and need a full charge again. So, well, could we set up an actual better system here? I believe that is the memory toggle. So we would use that signal. Actually, that would go through this and then to this. And we'd probably end up replacing that. So it would kind of go there. Oh, that's the reset. And that is the output. And then the reset would be should that be a ventilation sensor? Gas pipe element sensor. Oh. But I ran the wire along the place we want to detect. And really, you'd want it like here. We've got some decor there. This is pretty much good. Automation. Gotta go a little bit farther down. No, we need the ventilation sensor, element sensor. Then that, we'll replace this if we need it. Functions are reset, and it is detecting. I mean, really, it'd be anything, but steam. And then we had to disconnect that to change the wires. And I guess I would actually want to hook... I mean, having that switch might not be a terrible thing either. But really we want to be hooking into this signal. Well, we've already run the bootstrap cycle, but this is where you want to say, okay, run a cycle for me. And maybe I should have a shut-off switch too. And that one actually can be in a reset position, that's fine. Although I guess I should actually... Our steam should be a little hot, so we can test it. But let's do that fully knowingly, and with everything set up. Alright, so this should turn you on. Temperature, yeah, our temperature went up nicely, so that should be plenty hot. So then I'll go past there. Then it'll come down here, I'll trip that, that'll reset it. We will... no, ventilation layer. We will stop pumping steam until somebody comes here and uses a sauna. Nominal. Now, what I don't know is if I got these sensors in the right spot. So, we're going to have to... Let's see. So, standard amount is 50 kilograms steam. So, if that goes down, then we haven't been activating it properly. Although I guess they'd still be walking across here. If they like ever go to the second one, they'll walk across the first one at least. And we only need a pulse to activate it. No, recreation doesn't have priorities. Alright, so you cleared out your local area. Oh, and here comes another storm. Even more junk here. Anything we can work on? Alright, so you're covered. You need plumbing put in place. You need plumbing put in place. Oh, this might not... Actually, we can't do multiple places at once. We might not get a drop. Alright, so that's done. So we want to deconstruct background buildings. I think we don't want to wait till we're actually doing it, so I can't all do those in parallel. Okay, so that'll start flowing again. We can get our block in here. Morning! Alright, so this end should be reasonably covered. We're going to want to clear out our doorway. And let's see, temperatures here are, yeah, hanging right around steam temperatures. Okay, then it stops while we do this. Alright, so, deconstruct background buildings. Get us a block. And I might... okay, so you can go in. And I might be able to place you, even though there's no foundation yet. Oh, and this can go. Oh, regular buildings. This can go. Alright, so that's all the spots we've currently got coverage for. You're done. I think this is in a position to do the plumbing switch. Okay, that tile is conducting a little bit. I don't know if it's conducting to you. I see, this is still an unproven one, too. If that conducts nicely. Alright, so you've got your setup. So now we remove background buildings. There's no layer for that. And we can work on the plumbing for the next one. Alright, block over. Okay, you've got that. Deconstruct background building. We can work on the plumbing for the next one. Morning! This needs to be set up. Okay, that can go. Oop, buildings. Oh, well, that's the pipe material. It's not to be and the material for that thing. That should not be a major temperature concern here. Okay, you've got yours. Then we're back to background buildings. Oop. Well, that was too much. Background buildings. Alright, that should be pretty well set up. And these things should be coming online pretty soon here. Let's have to figure out what we want to do over here. That's a little bit of a minor pathing problem. We can go through that way. And I guess we never set up a drop here because it was kind of near the edge already. And we'll take care of a lot of it. Do I need another one up here? It's such a small little thing. All right, and if... Oh, so that's the return, and that's actually it's kind of standard temperature. So you should be back to kind of... Well, that's going to have a moderating effect of the temperature there, I guess. All right. I don't know if these have ever been used. 50 kilograms, 50 kilograms... Morning. I mean, I think somebody's on break at any given time. Well... Oh, no, I allowed for if I ever extended breaks. So we're eating, we're relaxing, Of course, this is always going to be closer, I guess. Actually, uptime, 0%. Yeah, so it has not been used yet. Oh. Oh, not sleet wheat. I thought, oh, because that counts as a cooking ingredient. Oh my gosh. That's our food storage too. It's holding out so far. Oh. Steam powered. Oh. So did you not get a complete cycle? Okay, yep. It made a demand. And it looks like it has 2 charges in it. And water is going out. These are some full packets, but shouldn't be enough of them to back it up. So that's refilling. And if we do have multiples of these at once, they'll be able to refill. So that should shut it back off. We are nice and toasty. Returning stuff is warm enough. Now, I didn't see if he activated it while in there or just while going to and from. So the chair is a little bit to that side, but it's a three wide thing, so you'd think it would be center. Morning. Oh, are we still finishing some things up here? Doop, 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 doop. You're pretty good. Got that one little spot there. Doot, 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 doot. Alright, well, this area is pretty much covered by that. I may have not even needed you. So that's the question of how many of these things do I need. It's like this area here is covered by that. We've also got this area. See, this one would be half covered if it was over here. I think I was trying to move you away from the telescope at one point. That's why that one's over. That would be, actually, this. If we left this one, it would be half covered by you. If we moved that back over here, it would be half covered by that. And you just have these little awkward spots. Of course, the nearby areas here are also where, if we wanted to get into rocketry, we'd probably just want to put the rockets where they're easy for the dupes to get to. It's also an end to that fall through stuff. Which I guess would sort of wash that problem out, except no, we just don't have a place for the radars at all. Really, I think I needed to have a bigger gap here so that you could, like, well, putting them on top of here would require this to make this a door, which would disable this for a little bit, but fine, it falls. And then we have to deal with this. So there's some trade-offs there. Nope. Okay, and it is the right spot. Now, They're activating the entire time they're in there, but it takes that long for the steam to get down anyway. Let's see. I know I started looking at you, and I found a lot. You're another miner. We've kind of actually got 2 successful projects right now. So it might be time to... That might be it for the night. Well, we had that petroleum spill that was kind of left over from last night. I forgot I had that in progress. Oh! And we have these things running, because we've been running the petroleum generators a little bit. Morning! So there's not a whole lot of mining right now, so you guys are probably just kind of doing, like, secondary tasks and misc stuff. And bringing in the slime to the nearer storage. That's a tough one for shipping, because the slime off-gasses as it goes. And if it gets actually stuck on the rail, then it's just sitting there off-gassing. So I guess the one scheduling problem right now is I don't know if you I don't know if she did any recreation stuff, and then there's the sunbathers that basically sunbathe through their entire sleeping period. Cooking ingredients. Well, it's like both the food that they eat and the cooking ingredients would be good to store near the... I guess I might be able to separate that a little bit by the different bins there. You know, some for food, some for, like, cooking stuff. Oh, you know what? We have been getting bothered because we shut down the pod. I think all of our fish are done by now. Could probably have a few of them moved out so they're a little less cramped. They're like hanging out by these things. Like, can they only get caught by one at a time? Morning. Now, is this controlled by... Is this a task itself, or is it controlled by the drop-off station? It's not a task itself. So it must be this. Oh, actually, there were two of them. Oh, they were caught, they just weren't showing. Interesting. Oh, so when they're bouncing, they're caught something like, yeah. Okay, so no, now he's actually showing us in there. Now we caught some fry, that's fine. Okay, yeah, you're overcrowded. I don't know if I have an easy way to get a count in here. Maybe, like, if I had room to put something up here, it would kind of show the count of these guys. Oh, there's still quite a few in there. We have, like, at least 2 rounds that we never properly cleaned up. They might even be getting overcrowded in here at some point. Actually, I should wait and see how many there are. They're all clustered up now, so it's kind of hard to tell. But the trap looks so tasty. Alright, so we've got... Well, they're still overcrowded. There's definitely well over 8 in there. Oh, wait, why are... Oh, I did do what it staged. So that it would go up. That's flooding, that's... yeah. The only thing we can do with the slicksters is reduce the population, pretty much. Although, we actually have some carbon dioxide here now. Oh, wait, did I need to close these? This is pretty much just to separate the areas that would count different. Oh, you've got a... And this thing isn't necessarily set up to remove. Overflow. So this thing has just gotten empty. So we're just constantly doing moltens and regulars. So probably... I guess I didn't want to overload it, but... Are we even at... We might be at molten temperatures. Molten larva egg. We need to actually put this... I think this used to be the warmest area. So we put that there. Alright, you don't have a copy settings. Oh, yeah, got a few of those. Oh, and you're done. How convenient. I mean, I could probably even trap a few of these guys to have them put in the... Oh, did I ever... Oh, okay, that's part of the problem. I moved these and never changed the priority on them. And actually, those even ended up 6? Maybe that's relative to some other things. Yeah, so we might need to rebalance that a little bit. Although I don't have a whole lot of... They can... Does that work? Nope, doesn't work. I don't have a whole lot of space in here. Oh, it's a low building. Although I guess I could set like one of these to wrangle excess for a little while. I think about one round of these should fill up some of this other stuff. And then I probably need to do some egg automation on those guys. I was kind of letting the other ones cycle down there. I'm not sure how to fully automate keeping some number of eggs. Now, I guess maybe if eggs... will still, like, at least advance normally. In the incubators, you could use the incubators to just kind of... to hold them. So I don't know if that's going up or not. Nope, yep, 34. Yeah, so you could use this to kind of hold them and have them sitting there disabled. That could let you reserve a certain number of eggs at a higher priority station. Okay, I've not had any new storms. We've still got some areas we need to clear out manually. Those are probably going to be about the same areas that we would do with rockets, and then we also still need at least one of these operating to manage the doors. So it's something to think about in the next base. But alright, so solar panel maintenance, mostly. Could still do some slickster management. There's space stuff. There is playing with the volcano sometime. I was thinking I might want to move oil processing over so they don't have to run all the way over here. Get it somewhere closer. And of course, if there's the industrial area heat, which could become a problem someday. Oh, and maybe see if I can get the hydrogen to throw into a steam turbine. I've never dealt with this thing either. Oh yeah, and I got some extra base space. Just don't really use. And actually, yeah, this thing has been a surprisingly large heat source. Oh, I turned this on to take care of a spore child seed. I said, see, no more of those have showed up. So that took a whole bunch of the polluted dirt we could have been feeding to crabs. Oh well. I'm not even sure where we're getting polluted dirt from. Maybe I want to do like an igneous rock delivery system in case we want to do any more of that stuff in space construction. Morning. And more fish. So that's why I had it over there. So we didn't disable this thing. So they can flop their way over next time. Huh, I wonder if a different type of door would work there. I need to just open the door. Because I think that, yeah, we've got like the antennas and stuff on there. And just say, okay, Paco delivery, dump them in the tank. And we need to get those guys trapped in out again. So we've got some Pacu to deal with. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's the bi-monthly log out. Well, thanks for watching. That's what I'm usually on. Tonight is a sometimes. It probably every other week, not. Or rather Thursdays. Let me see if I have anything to recommend. Not a whole lot of Oni that I know. There's somebody playing The Witness, though, which was a pretty cool game. Not sure how far in he is. If you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, Virus is playing The Witness, which is a interesting puzzle game that kind of focuses on sort of gently leading you through discovering the mechanics of the puzzle system. And of course there's a few interesting little tool twists in there. But that is there's someplace cool to hang out. If you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, thanks for hanging out with me. Good night, and until next time.